Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. And so last time out we started off with our boss fight against the true final boss of the game, this godlike entity which is at the heart of Mementos. And yeah, stuff wasn't really working. There were the people that are in Mementos were healing the bastard up quite a lot. So yeah, it's kind of not going well at this point. So we finally find out what this is. Basically, the prisoner regression is representative of the collective desires of humanity. So basically, this thing right here is the Holy Grail, the treasure which is desired by the whole of kind of humanity, and so that's why the masses keep healing this thing up, because they don't want it to be destroyed. They don't want it to be got rid of by us, even though it would be for the better for the rest of society if this thing were got rid of completely, and you know, so that free will and kind of, if you like, people's ability to kind of do what they want for themselves would be returned if this thing were got rid of. But it doesn't. It appears that society doesn't want that. They want this thing to just decide everything for them, according to this prick anyway. So yeah. So what this situation is basically is this is a forced loss situation. There's no point in using your SP item, your SP here at this point, because basically it'll just keep healing itself. So basically all you've really got to do at this point is all we've got to do at this point is just keep attacking it, keep hitting it until it finally fully changes its until it changes its color completely. But yeah, so this first instance is like a forced loss kind of scenario. It's actually different to how they did it in Persona 4 Golden, because the true final boss in that, you actually had it was basically a full-on boss fight, and you had to whittle its health down to, I think, 3/4. So you had to reduce its health by 3/4, and then it uses this attack which kind of sucks all your party and absorbs them into kind of this dark void. And then it kind of continues on from there, and that is I guess it is technically a forced loss scenario at that point, but at least they kind of hide it a bit differently. Here it's kind of definitely, yeah, no matter what you can do, you can't win. So it's basically, don't waste any SP, just keep smacking it and smacking it until its color completely changes.
Wait, hold up! It's gonna get totally healed again! No fair! This is cheating!
Damn right, Futaba. And there you go. Once it goes fully gold, then that's it. It's the end of the first boss battle, or the first part of the true final boss battle, as it were.
If this is really how people feel, there's no way we'll be able to steal their hearts. We've come here for nothing. This is horrible.
Yeah. Nobody wants us to win, so yeah, we're kind of fucked at this point. The masses do not want us to win. They want the Holy Grail to succeed and kind of force them into a life of willful subjugation. My shine is proof that they desire my existence. Yeah. So at this point, it's kind of, it's pretty much impossible for us to win. So we have to, so yeah, we're kind of screwed at this point.
Yes. It's so frustrating. It makes me want to cry. But I will never agree.
So yeah.
The humans I look up to aren't like that.
All that's left is that basically we're basically the only ones left fighting against this thing. And at the moment it isn't going too well, to say the least.
We don't want to turn back into the people we used to be. That's why we risk.
Yes, I really like this line from Morgana here. We don't want to turn back into the people we used to be. Because yeah, all of us, it's have gone through changes in order to awaken to our, in order to awaken to their personas. So it is kind of like a thing of we can't really stop at this point. We have to keep moving forward and keep trying to stop this thing, even if it is completely and utterly hopeless at this point. We can't just go back to the way we were before. Oh god, it's glowing.
Encroach? What is it gonna do?
So yeah, now it's time for its true and final plan to be revealed, and what it's going. It's finally going to do something.
I don't know what you are, but you can't keep arbitrarily deciding all this on your own. Humans aren't all stupid like you say they are.
Morgana. Okay, fine. We'll agree to disagree there. I won't say anything more. Oh, we've just been blasted. Well, we're fucked. Yep, we're dead. It's all done. Yep. Alright, we're not quite dead.
It's vanishing?
Uh-oh. Ryuji's still standing, so it's obviously not vanishing. But, yeah. It's time for the fusion. I wonder what that means. We'll find out in a minute. Morgana?
Huh? Who's that?
Stop it with the cryptic bullshit. Tell me what's going on here.
No way. I see. So that's how it was.
Yeah, so here we go. Morgana finally remembers exactly why he's here, how he came to be, and what his mission is. So, yeah, everything's gone wrong. And we've been kicked out. We're back in the real world. And, yeah, the whole world is... So yeah, we've been kicked out of the final dungeon, which is, I kind of wonder why the fuck don't the big bad guys in JRPGs do this more often. Just say to the hero, oh, just fuck off, will you? Don't want to deal with your bullshit. I'm awesome, you're shit. Just get lost. I don't know why they don't do that more often, but hey, there you go. So yeah, we've been driven out.
Did we lose?
It would seem so. Well, that went well. Shit, what do we do now? We're kind of fucked.
Huh?
Oh, it seems to be raining blood. This is never a good sign. I'm sure that's one of the signs of the apocalypse. So yeah, this is what the Holy Grail was talking about. He was talking about the fusion that was going to be happening. What he means is that Mementos is going to fuse with the real world, kind of becoming one giant thing, and basically the rest of society, who are already in kind of Mementos by choice, which is the majority of the people, they have they don't see anything. They just think everything is normal, and the only people who kind of see what's really happening with the fusion of the Mementos and the real world, the only people who see it are
What is this, a dream?
the people that we've kind of interacted with, our group, and along with the people you've talked about, the people you've talked to. And basically the number of people showing up here kind of depends on who you maxed out the social links of.
No way.
So the more people you maxed out the social link of,
What's this pink stuff?
the longer this kind of little section is, and which is kind of something I like. You know, it kind of shows that all the people that you've kind of spent time with, their kind of reactions to all this shit that's going down, which I kind of like.
What's going on here?
What the hell's happening here?
So yeah, everything's going to hell in a handbasket. I think you see Sai whatever happens because, you know, you max out her social link.
I hope those kids are safe.
Sorry, as you go along the story anyway. So it's all part of the story. You don't go out of your way to you know, talk to her. So there you go. And yeah, everybody else is just kind of talking as if everything's fine and dandy and nothing's different. So yeah, we kind of so everybody else is kind of just acting as if everything's going along normally, when, you know, everything's going to shit. Quite literally.
Why isn't anyone noticing this abnormality?
It's probably because they don't feel that it's odd.
Yeah, because the majority of humanity is all in Mementos, so they don't really see as anything different. Because with the two worlds fusing, kind of the collective unconscious, the cognition of everybody kind of becomes reality. So nobody sees it weird, and guess what? Basically, because of the way because Mementos is fusing with the real world. Basically, if you are not part of the collected unconscious, not a part of people's cognition, then that means you don't exist. And this scene here, with all of them, I think is really fucking creepy. Where they're just slowly like disappearing, and the animation here and the facial animations here are really fucking good. You can really see the fear and the despair of what's going on. It's really good. Yeah, so basically because the people are no longer believe that the Phantom Thieves exist. We can't exist in the real world or in the cognitive world because they've fused together. So that means we're gonna disappear into nothingness because nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves.
Is this really it?
Yep, we're disappearing.
Where did we go wrong?
Yeah, like I said, it's a really fucking creepy scene. But I love it. It's so good.
Because I brought you all there. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. The missions.
It's amazing how expressive they can make a cat. It's pretty awesome. Yep, we're all fucked. So yeah, end of the game. We're, you know, this is it. We're all going to die. Do the Phantom Thieves exist? No. And we're gone. So yeah. The Holy Grail wins. And the cognitive world and the, you know, the world of Mementos and the real world have fused together. And yeah, it's, yeah, we got the bad ending. Yeah, everything's... Oh, no, we continue. We're continuing. Yeah, we're not done yet. Not quite, anyway. Yep, we wake up in, we wake up in the Velvet Room. I have been trying to work out why it is that we kind of... why it is that we are able to come back to the Velvet Room. And I think the explanation is pretty much that this room is kind of separate from the real world and from Mementos. So it's kind of like its own separate reality. And because our mind and kind of personality and all that kind of stuff, because we're attached to the Velvet Room, that means that we can be brought back here to kind of fight another day. But apparently Igor's got other plans. We failed, so he's going to kill us. By the way, that line is a little bit of a clue as to what is coming up next. God's decree is absolute.
If that's what our master wishes.
Caroline, Jesus Christ, Caroline. Jesus Christ, you really going to kill me?
It just means that you weren't an upstanding.
And I love the voice acting here from Caroline and Justine, where it's kind of, where they're kind of like, they have to do what Igor says, but at the same time they kind of, I'm really not sure. They're really not sure about this. Yeah, which is all kind of funny. I find it kind of humorous that Caroline says that when she was stumbling over her words and her voice was kind of cracking earlier. They're going to kill me at this rate. I need to do something. Yep. So yeah, we're not done yet. I've still got my will as a trickster left up to me, so can't go down yet.
If our master orders so, then it cannot be helped.
So yeah. Now it's at this point where we have a mandatory battle against Caroline and Justine.
Understood. Death to the criminal.
Yep, we have no choice but to fight our way out of this one. And it actually is kind of funny because you can actually beat them up and defeat them earlier on by doing the optional boss fight with them. But then you have this fight right at the end where, you know, basically you can't move and they just keep hitting you with more moves. It is kind of cool though that they do show off the kind of move set that Caroline and Justine have, which is kind of cool.
Are you going against our master's orders?
Yeah, so they're still not quite sure what's going on. Yeah, one-shot kill. Still can't move. Fuck. This is bullshit. Diamond Dust. That's the most powerful all-encompassing ice attack. It's ridiculously strong.
This isn't right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The video decided to glitch up a little bit at this point. Fuck. I hate it when he does that.
Why am I doubting myself? Is there another duty left to us?
Yes, so what's going to happen next? Well, we're going to have to leave it till the next part now. Join me next time for the next part of Persona 5 when we find out what's going on with Caroline and Justine, why they're kind of going against Igor's wishes and why they are sort of doubting themselves. And we'll find out the true... we're also going to be finding out the truth behind Igor as well. So join me next time for the next part of Persona 5. See you next time.